Hey, everybody. It's Thursday. Coming back with Thursday Takeover as promised. It is Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix, one half of the duo. I am Kamau, one half of the duo, Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix. Coming back to you on this Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. Man, this month is running away. This year is running away. Oh, man, this is outrageous, but it's beautiful. It's a spring day. It's a great spring day wherever you are. Make it a spring day. Choose for it to be a great day. You have to make a choice. You can't just wake up and be like, you're going to be like, yes, woo! Ric Flair style. It's a great day. You got to make it a great day because you choose it to be that way. And I'm choosing to be here with you, everybody, on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. We're still working on the Roku. We're going to be back on that soon. The gentleman, Mr. Aaron, Ms. Brown, we're going to troubleshoot that this evening. Actually, this morning, we're going to figure it out. We're going to get it together. And I am so excited because I can see myself. Let me find out a way to get TikTok. TikTok makes too much noise. Okay. So now I got to find my live. Because I know I'm on here live. I just got to find it. Where am I? I saw myself live everywhere else. I gotta find it. I'm excited about being here. Oh, there it is. There I am. Yes. All righty. So if you want to join the conversation, you can speak up. You can say hello. You can send me hearts. You can. The biggest thing is this. Let me go ahead and put this QR code up. Come on, join us. Join us on the TikTok side. Where are you? There you are. Bam. You can join the conversation. I got a chat area where you can speak up and I can see anything that anybody say. Say hello, good morning. You guys are crazy. You know what you're talking about. Because what am I talking about first? I'm going right into it. I'm going right back to it. I had it up there. Where is it? Come on. Where you at? Quit playing. Thursday morning takeover. Can the Pistons still win the series? Of course, they won last night. They came back and they beat the Orlando Magic 98-83. It was tied at halftime, 46-46. And they came out in the third quarter and just took over and played really, really good basketball. Beat Stu with some good blocks down, to try and stop some momentum coming. I'm happy. I'm working last night. I get off a little early than I normally do. I go to put the game on, get my snacks. The game was over. I got the game started at 6. So I get to the game about 8 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock my time, about 8 o'clock, 8:15. Game was over. And I'm watching the highlights like, dang. But hey, that's what happens. Until this pops off, when this pops off and I can do this full time, then I can watch all the games. I'll have to get the highlights on the work night. I can't have it on. I got to do my job. The bean counters be paying attention and watching and listening. So I got to do what I got to do to make the money. I got to keep this insurance going. I got to keep this light and gas and water on. Got to keep the bills going. I got to do what I got to do until God see fit for me to do something different. But as of right now, Tuesday morning takeover, Thursday morning takeover, Saturday morning, it's 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, over all our platforms. And once again, shout out to TikTok for allowing us to be able to go live directly on TikTok inside of Restream and not having to. I had my phone up there before, and you can see all the stuff going on in the background, everything I'm talking about in the background, but not anymore. You can actually see me on TikTok, in the TikTok space, not on my phone. So you don't have to see all the stuff I'm doing in the background. Because if anybody ever work on Restream, you can see there's a whole platform of things that you can do where you can put in your captions, you can put in other videos, like the music that's going on in the chat. So it's a lot going on, and if you don't have to see the production, it makes things a lot better and a lot smoother. So go ahead, click like, click share, join us. Join our group. Join our Facebook group. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. That's it. Hit that subscribe button right below. Subscribe. What is subscribe? I mean, let's break down the word subscribe. Subscribe is a Latin word. Sub, under. Scribe, right. So right up under. I know that's not the same, right? RIGHT and WRITE. It's semantic. Right up under, hit the subscribe button. For the nerds out there, I know. Subscribe. Subscribe right up under. You're going right up under. You're going right up under there, and you're going to just hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Twitch, follow us. Twitter, just follow us. LinkedIn, follow me. I need all you guys. I need you all. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We are live on all those platforms right now. We are definitely live. We're doing it to the best of my ability, and I just want to thank the powers that be that allow me to do it and get in here and do that. We are live on all our platforms. I can see it all. I have them all going on in the background. So now that I can see everything, let's jump into it. What were your thoughts on the game last night? Did you watch the game? Did you think it was a good game? Did you think the Pistons played up to being the number one seed in the East? Or were they just out there? Did they do enough just to win the game? My biggest takeaway is this. Orlando did what they're supposed to do. They got one in Detroit, so they can go back home and try and get two and take control of the series. Detroit has to win one in Orlando to make things even again. It's a 7-game series. I wish that the NBA would go back to doing 5-game series in the first round. To me, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be doing 7-game series like that. I know you're trying to make money, but I would like to see them go back to 5-game series. Orlando Saturday noon, and then on Monday 7 p.m. back in. So let's see, those games are both in Orlando. And then Tuesday come back to, it'll be a turnaround game. Well, okay. Game 5 will be in Detroit. Why I say 11 p.m.? Is that a typo? Maybe they're saying they haven't scheduled those games out yet. So right now they have the game scheduled out through Game 4. So Game 5 is in Detroit, Game 6 in Orlando, Game 7 back in Detroit, if necessary. So, what are your thoughts? Anybody out there Anybody out there live with us? Anybody out there talking? Anybody out there moving and grooving with us? Anybody out there want to speak up and say hello to us? We here. We love to hear from you. I love it when people come in and talk. Let's see here on the TikTok side. Global Trade is talking about some gold. Appreciate you, but we talking about sports right now. We talking about sports. Control GM, thank you for joining us. Real Run Hack Lord, thank you for joining us on the TikTok side. Instagram, let's see anybody join us on Instagram. Nobody on Instagram yet, but there will be. I know people are getting used to us doing the Tuesday and Thursday morning takeover, and I'm just glad you guys are here. There's somebody out here definitely know that more than just me. And if it's just me, it's just me until we build up that audience. And I'm gonna continue to come in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays with Felix and myself, Thursdays by myself. And I might even do a nighttime or early morning. You never know. I'm gonna come in and say hello to everybody. Let them know that Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix is here to serve your sports needs. Let's see here. We not only have basketball, we have Detroit Tigers baseball. Let's see here. Detroit Tigers played yesterday and they won. The score was 5-2 after losing 12-4 to the Brewers in that early morning game. And today is the rubber match at home versus the Brewers at 12:10. So that's 12:10 Eastern. Central. 1:10 Central, 1:10 Eastern. 12:10 Central, 1:10 Eastern for the rubber match. We'll see who's gonna win the series against the Brewers. Once upon a time, the Brewers were in the Central. Now they're in the West. And I wish that, at some point they're going to add some more teams, and then they're going to start moving teams around again. I liked when the Brewers were in the American League and not in the National League. So bring them on back. We can figure some things around. Put the Astros back in the National League. Bring the Brewers back to the American League. I think that's fair. Because you got Houston and the Texas Rangers in the American League. You can put the Astros back in the National League. Two Texas teams, split them apart. That's not a bad thing because right now you got 3 American League teams in California. You got 2. You got California. Okay, all the California teams you have the Dodgers National League, Padres National League. You have the Angels in the an American League. Is that all the California teams? Let me make sure I'm looking at that right. Let me make sure I get that right. Let me look at it. Let me make sure I'm doing what I'm talking about. And the A's. So that's 4. Okay, 2 and 2. 2 and 2. The A's are in the American League. I was able to catch that one before I was able for somebody to send me a nice little letter. But that's all right. I take letters. Send me a letter. Let me know I need to do either I'm doing a good job, I need to do a better job, and I would definitely take that feedback. I'm all about feedback. You can't get better without somebody letting you know what's going on. Welcome to Bless Mary, to ZXZ Ghoul 2601. Thank y'all guys on the TikTok side. Say hello. What's your thoughts on sports? We're talking about the Detroit Tigers right now. Let me change my graphic over here. Let me change my graphic to Major League Baseball. We only going to do about 15, 20 minutes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to jump in and jump out, say good morning, everybody, start getting a little bit of traction, see if it's worth it to do a whole hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We definitely do a whole hour on Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. But we want to start testing the market, start expanding our footprint out here. Our carbon footprint is very small. We're not hurting the environment. We want to come in and say hello to everybody, let you know that we appreciate you. We're glad that you do support us, and make sure that. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and put the QR code up for our Sports Talk group on Facebook. We have a Facebook. Join our Sports Talk group, and you'll see on there we do our polls every week. Right now, we have our poll up for this week for on our Facebook page to see what's going to be our first topic on Saturday. Let me find that really quickly and see so we can get everybody voting for that. So let me find it real quickly so I can tell you what the polls are. First question: are Detroit Pistons going to win the series versus the Magic? The NFL draft, which is tonight, early MLB season standings. So let me put a little something in there so everybody. Let me put the everyone, and I'm put vote please. For please vote. That's more grammatically correct. For vote please. You people think we're from another country. But please vote. That's how we said here in the States. So go ahead and join our sports group, our Sports Talk group on Facebook. And also let me put up really quickly our TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe. Like I said before, subscribe is a Latin word made up of a root. The root word is subscribe is the other word behind it. Sub means under, scribe means right. So right up under this video, you're going to see on YouTube where you can just subscribe. Hit the subscribe, but hit the little bell. Hit the bell. We really appreciate you. All right, jumping back into it, we're going to talk about some NFL. We're going to talk a little bit about the NFL. Let's see here. Do I have an NFL? Do I need to create one real quick? Get rid of my NFL. Let me fix this real quick. We'll put up a banner real quick. And we're going to talk about the draft for a quick 2-3 minutes, 4-5 minutes. And then we're going to get on out of here. Of course, the draft is tonight on ESPN, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, till I get it all done. And in the draft, they are talking about Mendoza, supposed to go first. Of course, they got all the mock drafts up, Mel Kiper, and all the, and everybody's saying who's going to go first. Well, let's see here. I never believe it till I see it. I don't believe it till I see it. Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants, Browns, Commanders, Saints, Chiefs, Giants. That's the first. That's the top 10. And then right after that, we got Miami, Dallas, Rams from Atlanta. The Giants get that pick from Cincinnati. Baltimore, Tampa Bay, Jets from Indianapolis, Detroit, Minnesota, Carolina, Dallas from Green Bay from that trade last right during the preseason. Pittsburgh, Chargers, Philadelphia, Cleveland from Jacksonville, Chicago, Buffalo, San Francisco, Houston, Kansas City from the Rams, Miami from Denver, New England and Seattle being the champion They picked last in the first round. The Giants have, was that 3 picks in the first top 10? Let me check that real quick. They have, let's see, 1, 2. They have 2 picks in the top 10. They were very smart at making that trade this week with Cincinnati for the defensive tackles. So now they have their top 10 and they're picking number 10. And so they're sitting pretty. They're sitting pretty. They're sitting pretty right now in terms of what they want to do with the new coach, with the old new coach Harbaugh coming over from Baltimore to New York. And so a lot of my Giants friends, they're excited. They're excited about the draft tonight. I'll be texting with them, see what we'll see if they're going to be happy about the picks. I always know one thing. I always know that Giants fans are never happy until they're happy, and when they're happy, they're not happy again. That's a good joke because they're doing it right, but they can do it better this way. And I agree with them. Hey, you guys want to be fans. You want to, and the standard is winning. You won some Super Bowls over there, so you got some skin in the game. Well, see, your Lions fans, we trying. We trying. We trying. We still trying. We still definitely trying. We trying. We trying. Yeah, that should be our slogan. Detroit Lions. We trying. What are some of the draft needs that the Lions need? Of course, they need linemen. They're pretty good on skill positions. Of course, we need some defensive backs, but I think we need more defensive tackles and offensive tackles. If you got some good defensive tackles and edge rushers, that can cover up for your back end not having the greatest defensive backs. Ask the 84 Bears. When your quarterback can't throw the ball, it don't matter who you got back there. They did have some good defensive backs back there, like Dave Duerson, don't get me wrong, but when you got Richard Dent breathing down the quarterback's neck after 1.5 seconds, quarterback can't throw the ball. So you can put back there who you need to. That can hide a whole lot of stuff. You can hide a whole lot of stuff by doing so. So hopefully the Lions will go out and do what's right and do what's necessary. Maybe make a trade tonight. You never know. Maybe make a trade tonight and move up a little bit and get somebody that's going to be all right. That's going to do what they're supposed to do to help the Detroit Lions get back to the Super Bowl. So, who do you think is going to be the pick behind Mendoza? They said Mendoza's already had a playbook out there in Vegas. He's already been out there. Not necessarily, he can't be on the spot on the grounds yet until they draft him. But they say he already has the playbook and he's already going through and learning it, get familiar with what the playbook is. Because right now he's scheduled to be he's not scheduled to be the starter right now. Michigan State kid from that just came over from Atlanta. Let's see, let me put Las Vegas Raiders quarterback. QB. Depth chart. Right now you have Aiden O'Connell and you're missing somebody. Kirk Cousins. That's it. Kirk Cousins and Aiden O'Connell are technically on the roster right now. Fernando Mendoza is supposed to be the first pick. And from there, we're going to see what happens. So I might actually go live again tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see. We actually will be taping our show tomorrow morning. We might just let it go live. We should do it live. I'm gonna ask you if you want to just do it live, and then replay it again on Saturday morning for everybody. We might do that and give us a great. Give us a chance to actually go out and talk about what happened during the draft. That's a good idea. I think we just might have to do that. I'm interested in doing that and seeing if that's something we should do. I'm gonna talk to Mr. Holmes on that. See if you want to go ahead and go live tomorrow and make it happen. Because we're taping on Fridays now. Felix he's coaching the kids. Felix love the kids. He's coaching the kids basketball, 3-on-3 team. And so we can do our live shows on Saturday. So we just might go live Friday and replay it on Saturday. Now that's thinking. That's thinking. All right, everybody, we are right at about 21 minutes. We're going to get out of here. We're going to go and enjoy the rest of our day and work hard. I'm going to troubleshoot this thing with Roku so we can be up and running on Roku when we go live again. Thank you guys for all you do for joining us. Don't forget to Tuesday night. You want to come in and see 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, the Love and Stuff original show with Marcus Holmes. That's his show. And we want to get Thriving Tuesday Moments of Encouragement from my pastor, Dr. Valencia, the good Reverend Dr. Valencia Edner. And she comes in on Tuesday afternoon. She gives some great encouragement and a great word to keep your day moving midday after preaching such great sermons on Sunday. And on Mondays, Detroit in Black and White with Eric Brown. And we want to make sure we highlight him as well. So thank you for everybody for coming in and joining us for this quick little turnaround. Thursday morning takeover. We're going to be back tomorrow. Just might be live. Just might. We shall see, said the blind man to the dead dog. All right. Have a great day, everybody. We love you. Appreciate you. Be safe.